Recording in progress.
Can you get that thing off the screen? Whoa, 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 get that off the screen. Look. I know, but can you just remove the meeting thing off of there? So, there, thank you. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Powerpack Show. I'm Dr. Daryl Wolf, and today I'm with a whole bunch of New World practitioners. And beside me, I have Trish, and as you can see, we have a lot of other practitioners. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about non-surgical. We're going to talk about getting consultations, what's called the Perfect Day Consult. We're also going to talk about the cardio med bed, and we're going to talk about Cellsonic. Now, before we do, let me just go into a little bit with you. Understand something. The reason why people are not getting healthy is because practitioners aren't creating a strategy. That's right. Has anybody noticed that the government strategizes? Does anybody notice that we call them psychos, right? But we're talking about the people that are out there trying to hogtie 8 billion people. They get together and they strategize. Listen, what about us just even strategizing the perfect day from the moment we rise until we close our eyes? What about realizing that we are electrical, magnetic, energetic, light energy beings? And understand something. Everything is based on what? Electricity. That's right. We are electrical beings. So that means that vibration and frequency is everything. That means we need to take a look at creating a strategy from the moment we rise until we close our eyes. And let me ask you one last question. You'll see it'll all come together. If you had perfect circulation, what would you have? If you had perfect circulation, what would you have? You'd have perfect health. That's it. And did you ever notice something? Wherever there's a problem, whether it's a joint problem, an organ problem, it doesn't matter where in the body, if you go in there, first thing you're going to have is you're going to have a circulation problem because there's a block. It's either calcium.
The maximum time permitted for recording your message. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your
I'm
message,
totally satisfied. Okay. All right. So if you understand something, that everything is a block. Wherever there is a disease in the body, there is actually a block. And that's what we call disease. You have to have a block. You are stopping the flow, okay? And that would be circulation. And understand, if you stop the flow long enough, your cells aren't going to get enough oxygen. And how many people know that there was only one person that received the Nobel Prize for discovering cancer, and it was Dr. Otto Warburg. And if your cells go without 30 to 35% lack of oxygen for 3 days or more, they will actually transform to live off of what? Lactic acid and sugars. And that's what we call cancer, and they become rogue cells. So understand, if you have perfect circulation, you have perfect health. We are light energy, electrical, magnetic beings. So we have what's called a cardio med bed. Well, what would it do? Well, I hope you know that in 35 to 37 hours, a cardio med bed will actually create a whole new set of arteries in somebody that says that they need to go for heart surgery. That's right. They can have a 92% blockage in their heart, and then they can go get 35 hours on a cardio med bed, and they'll have a brand new set of arteries, and that's without even changing their diet or nutrition, and that was actually discovered in hospitals. But now, New World practitioners, we're buying cardio med beds that are in hospitals that aren't even being used. Do you know why? Because the cardiac surgeons around United States and Canada said we will not do surgery, any more heart surgery, unless you get these cardio med beds out of the hospital. That's right. Do you know why? Because it would put them out of business. I hope you're getting this. So now these beds that cost anywhere from $150,000 to $250,000, I'm purchasing them. I'm only purchasing the ones that have hardly any hours on them, and we're selling them to our New World practitioners for $35,000. That's right. So see, there's always opportunity for somebody. And then what we're doing is so we're getting the bed that will create the best circulation, okay? The best and the most powerful circulation in the human body. I already told you that in 35 to 37 hours, somebody that's already booked for surgery, okay, if they come and do this, and then if they get cell sonic that we can decalcify, okay, that's even going to add to it. Cell sonic will actually shut down stage 4 inflammation in a pulse because everything is frequency. Think about getting the most and the highest charge electrically and put that into a love harmonic and then have that go into the human body. Do you understand something? There was a study done, and not by one person, but it's been done a dozen times, where they would actually put a frequency into a cancer cell and shut it off. They would put a frequency into a normal cell and create cancer. So frequency is everything. Vibration is everything. And if you noticed, everything you eat and drink has different vibrations and frequencies, okay? The higher the frequency, the healthier you are. So whether you're talking about your belief systems, your thoughts, the images you have, you can heal yourself through that. And that's what we teach as New World practitioners. And every one of these practitioners that you're going to be hearing about today, oh yeah, they'll treat you, but you're not coming to them unless they train you. They want to train you from becoming a patient to a practitioner, and guess what? Your own practitioner, that is, okay? Because understand something. Do you want to be treated on a continual basis? Well, guess what? You're only good to the next treatment. But what if they share all the information that has healed them and they share that with you and they train you? That's what a New World practitioner is. That's what Braveheart Nation is all about, is taking you from victim to the healer, from the healer to the practitioner, so that you can heal your family. So we do carry the two most powerful devices, the cardio med bed for circulation and the cell sonic for vibration and frequency. And I know you may not believe this, but it will shut down stage 4 inflammation, which they call cancer. Now, we didn't say we cure cancer, so you understand that. Understand something. You have to maintain that vibration, that frequency, and that's what we teach you to do. Remember, when somebody tells you that you need to go home and get your affairs in order, because guess what? For somebody your age, you've only got 6 months to live. That's not true. Are you going to change your reality by changing your personality? Are you going to get rid of your addictive habits? Are you going to get and do things differently? Are you? That's all you got to do. Remember, everything's a statistic. So when they give you a statistic, that is the majority of the population. As soon as you decide to opt out of that and become the minority and actually love and care and honor yourself, you just change the whole game. You change the whole game. We are light energy, electrical magnetic frequencies, and what we think is the most important thing. And then, like I said, let's bring up your electrical charge. Let's bring your circulation back. Let's use Wolf non-surgical to pull the scar tissue apart, to allow the energy, the flow of the blood, the lymph. Understand, something that looks like beef jerky, okay, whether it's just scar tissue in the joint called arthritis, or whether it's a endometriosis, whether it's a fibroid, whether it's a tumor, whether it's a lesion, whether it's an adhesion, okay, whether it's a calcified vertebrae, all of this can be reversed. The calcium can get back into the bones, and the scar tissue isn't an issue. We can bring it back into beautiful connective tissue where you'll have your elasticity back. How many of you know that, guess what? You only feel old because of displaced calcium and scar tissue. And this is what we teach here. And I'm just opening this up. And I want you to just think about it. And understand, if you're going to a practitioner that doesn't understand calcium, okay, displaced calcium, or doesn't understand the scar tissue issue, how, you know, you're walking like this, grandpa's as stiff as a board, and understand something, old age is just that you don't have your strength, you don't have your flow, you don't have your elasticity, you don't have your flexibility, okay, and I'm going on to 67 years old, and I've got it all still. Meanwhile, my parents, they passed on at 55. So we're trying to sell and teach and train a new concept where you need to become from victim, right? Otherwise patient, because every patient is a victim. What do you think, Trish?
I agree.
And how are you doing with everything? There you go.
I do agree, and I'm doing well.
And guess what, everyone? Trish is a New World practitioner, and she lives where?
I live in Oliver, British Columbia, Canada, which is 30 minutes south of Penticton and, no, north of Penticton. South? Okay. I don't have very good sense of direction. So 30 minutes south of Penticton and 20 minutes north of the Washington state border.
That's right. So anybody that's in Washington State that's been wanting to go to a non-surgical, okay, New World practitioner that can do perfect day consultations and has a cardio med bed and a cell sonic, Trish,
Yes.
how are they going to get in touch with you?
My number is 250-689-0146.
And what we're trying to do is, okay, we're going to let you know where the other practitioners live, and they're going to give some testimonials, right? So we're going to move on now, and we're going to go to Calgary with Lorraine. Lorraine?
There we go. Okay, so I've been using the Cell Sonic when we were here in Ixtapa.
1 second. 1 second. Raph, why are we reverberating? Oh, come sit with me, Lorraine. Come over here, please. Turn off your phone.
Okay.
Just come on over. Thank you. And Lorraine can sit here, okay? Lorraine, please come.
Okay. All right, so I'm from Calgary, Alberta, and I was here when we had the World Healing and Training Center, and I worked with a lot of our clients using the Cell Sonic. And one gentleman that I remember, he was 72, I believe, but he had a lot of joint issues, and his biggest issue was frozen shoulders. And he had a hard time, putting his shirt on. He needed help, and we did the non-surgical and the Cell Sonic, and he was able to put his shirt on by himself. That's the kind of things that the Cell Sonic and along with the Wolf non-surgical can do. It opens up the blocks in the body, so you get the circulation of the blood and the lymphatic flow, and that brings life back to the area. So in his case, he had a lot of stagnation in the shoulders, and we worked on it, did the Cell Sonic, and he was a very happy man. I mean, I worked on a lot of different parts on his body because he had a lot of joint problems, but that was the most profound difference that he had. So I have a Cell Sonic and in Calgary, and we are taking clients for Wolf non-surgical, Cell Sonic, perfect day consultations, emotional consultations, water fast consultations, pelvic consultations. And my number is 403-605-9216. Again, that number, 403-605-9216. And that is in Calgary. Now, we do have the Whole Life Coach coming up in Kelowna, and it is from August the 28th to September the 5th, And then the Wolf Non-Surgical is September the 7th to September the 18th. And then the Pelvic Restoration and Disease Prevention Masterclass for women is September 20th to 22nd. We also have a few lectures coming up in Kelowna. Dr. Wolf is going to be lecturing in Kelowna on August the 21st. These are free lectures. Sage is going to be lecturing September the 4th, and myself and Simran will be lecturing for the pelvic restoration on September the 17th.
And maybe Trish would like to tell people where, did you give your phone number and your everything? Okay, very good. Anything else, Lorraine?
No, you know what? If you have any stagnation in your body, and that could be just aches and pains, the Wolf Non-Surgical, along with the Cellsonic, is going to bring that life back. And you know, as we age, we all tend to slow down a little bit. And a lot of times that's when we start feeling all these aches and pains because we haven't really taken care of our body very well. This protocol gives you life back. So you get your mobility back, you get your stability back. So there's no need for canes, walkers, and wheelchairs. You will be able to be upright, doing what you want to do, and, you know, creating a beautiful life.
All right. Trish, do you want to come? And go ahead, Grace.
Hello everyone, my name is Grace and I own a few frequency spas in Massachusetts, about 40 minutes south of Boston. Our spa is called Elevate Spa and the Energy Lounge, and actually I started the spa because of my own personal healing journey and how powerful the effect of frequency energy medicine was on me. So yeah, I'm super excited to have this available to the public and be able to offer a wide range of frequency technologies. The Cardio Med Bed is so powerful, and without total circulation, you can only get so far. So yeah, along with non-surgical and perfect day consults, as well as our frequency therapy techniques and other energy medicine devices, it's amazing to see the transformation in people. And we're really excited to be the only ones in the area to offer that. Right on the line of Rhode Island, Connecticut's not too far, as well as Boston. We are located in Taunton, Massachusetts, and our phone number is 949-842-7033, or you can call us at 508-386-0327.
And your website?
ElevatedSpas.com.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. Kathy?
Hi there, I had to unmute. Hi everyone. I'm Kathy Edward from Barrie, Ontario, Canada. And I just wanted to let everybody know that we have a full functional clinic here in Barrie, Ontario. I have the Cellsonic and the Cardio Med Bed, as well as the Avicen, Bioptron, the vitamin D light with the crystals, they've just arrived. Full functioning, all with the light energy medicine, breakthrough energy medicine here to offer for those that want to come and get resolves to their issues in their tissues, so to speak. Just to let you know that we've had great success with both the Cellsonic and the Cardio Med Bed here, with a number of testimonials, ranging anywhere from just scar tissue, creating blockages and whatnot, so helping with that, getting that broken apart with the Wolf Non-Surgical that I also offer here. Anything from carpal tunnel to relief from constipation and easier elimination, relief from neck pain. In a couple of cases recently about the piriformis pain has been helped with great results seen. Just a number of things. And again, with the cardio med bed, helping with low blood pressure, high blood pressure, both have been helped greatly with a number of hours on the cardio bed so far. Helping with improved oxygen intake and greater circulation. And what I like to do is, for some people that are open to it, get on the cardio bed first, help with that circulation, and it helps with the cell-sonic treatment after that. Also with the Wolf non-surgical, it just makes the world a difference with any of the treatments, and people have been getting great results. So I just wanted to let people know we're here in Barrie, Ontario, and you can reach me at 705-715-8716. You can also reach me at info@advancedhealing.ca, or my website is advancedhealing.ca. So I welcome anybody to give us a call if you're in the area or in the GTA or all the outskirts. I also wanted to let you know that Shalou and my colleague Shalou, she and I have been doing some road trips with great success traveling around. So if you want to see us in your area, please reach out. We would love to pack up and go and see you. Also, the Barrie Bombshells, as we're called now, will be appearing at the Barrie Barrie Women's Show coming up on January 20th and 21st. We'll be doing some spot treatments there and introducing people to what we have to offer in the Barrie area. So we'd love to hear from anybody in the area and or on the outskirts, whatever we can do to help out. Again, it's Kathy Edwards, 705-715-8716. Would love to hear from you. You there, Daryl? Should I go on? I've just doing some more research here on the cell-sonic in particular. As Daryl said, we're all energy electrical beings, and we all have natural battery packs within our body. Those energy cells have to be recharged. If you have any state of dis-ease, we can help with stimulating the circulation and getting blood back into the area, and the cell-sonic and the cardio med bed help recharge your natural battery packs, because when they are faltering or they're low on energy, all of this can help out. Would like to explain any more that we can on this, the recharging of the batteries, along with consultations that we do to let you know there's so many aspects of this that go along with this as well to maintain your nutrition, your exercise, your thinking. That's a huge aspect to play in all this. So it all goes hand in hand. And with the consultations, we work with you to come up with a plan for your healing journey. So yeah, anybody would like to reach out, and it's just a marvelous, the horizon is just so much possibility out there for people to realize the healing is within, and we are just the one of the vehicles that can help you get there. Would love to explain more.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Kathy?
I can hear you now.
Thank you. All right, so
All right,
let's have Debbie on. Hi, Debbie. Debbie is out of Stuart, Florida, and we'll also be going to Stuart, Florida to do a complete training. Now, Debbie is kind of unique, okay? She used to be like a captain of a fire station, okay? And she was also, she's also really big into healthcare there. That's what she was doing. And the reality is, you know that you're a go-getter when you're somebody like that. Well, she works with all types of animals, with the cell sonic, with the non-surgical, and human beings. And, you know, she came to my course, the Whole Life Coach course. And when she came just to take the emotional course. She didn't come to take the non-surgical, and she also wasn't looking for another job. The reality is this: don't ever retire. Don't ever retire. You know, some people they can go and chase a ball around the golf course, you know, or play pickleball every day. But you know what? Find your passion, find your purpose. It keeps you young and alive. What do you think, Deborah?
Yes, that's true. So first of all, we are going to have a class here. We're hosting Dr. Daryl Wolf and Dr. Sage Wolf, and we're going to have also the pelvic restoration. So the Whole Life Coach here in Stuart, Florida, will be June 5th through the 13th, sorry. The Wolf Non-Surgical will be the 15th, June 15th through the 26th. The pelvic restoration class will be June 28th, 29th, and 30th. And then we're also having lectures here. The two with Dr. Wolf will be a lecture on May 29th. And we'll also have a day with the doc on June 2nd. Dr. Sage Wolf will also have a lecture June 12th. And the pelvic restoration will also have a lecture on June 25th. So that's to start you off. Here in Stuart, the name of my clinic is Stuart Health and Healing. And we'll start off with, you can reach me at 305-342-9559. Our website here, my partner is Dina Rahill, my business partner. And you can go onto our website, stuarthealthandhealing.com. And Dr. Wolf is right. He's a little mixed up because I only came really for the non-surgical. I really wanted to learn that technique, and Dina was like, no, you need to learn about the whole life. And I did learn. I took the first class, and I think I learned more in the first 9 days in Dr. Wolf's class than I did in the whole 30 years of being in the medical profession. I am a retired fire captain, paramedic with City of Miami, and I'm also a nurse practitioner. And once I found out about really how the body works, and that's what Dr. Wolf explains, and you know that the mental creates the physical, and you know just everything happens for a reason. And once you understand that, it's just amazing just how things change, how you can teach people how to heal themselves and, you know, crack the coconut. And those that really want that, you know, it's a great thing. Here at this clinic, we work with just other people, and we also work with dogs. I have my own personal dog who was diagnosed with adrenal cancer back in June last year. And he's doing great. He'll be 15. So he had no surgery, no medications. They wanted to put him down on June 30th. And he has been, you know, living a very good, comfortable rest of his life, however long that may be. That's okay. You know, we're all here for our journey. And when our journey is up, it's going to be up. And that's the way it is. But we work with people who need surgery. We've prevented a few hip surgeries. Just like Lorraine was saying, I have an elderly gentleman who he couldn't even brush his hair. He can brush his hair now. You know, he's still, you know, we're still working. Usually when the body, you know, gets calcified and has a lot of scar tissue, it does take a little bit of time. You know, he's in his late 70s. So it does take a little bit more time, and you got to go slow and, you know, just honor that body and take care of it. We use the Cellsonic. I just got a vitamin D light. We have the Bioptron. We just teach you here how to integrate everything. We do perfect day consults. And it's just been an amazing journey. The past 1.5 to 2 years have been something that I never thought I would be experiencing. And totally love what I do now. I understand more about the body. It gives you the confidence to really understand what's going on in this world. And I think once people are open to that and can wake up, that's when the real healing starts. So we're good. So
Yeah.
we're here in StewartHealthAndHealing.com. And remember, we will have the class here in the month of June. And so you can go on braveheartnation.com and look up for the dates, or go back to the beginning where I was stating them. So the month of June. And I can't wait. It's going to be an amazing class, and we're going to rock it. This will be my 6th class.
And everybody needs to understand something, all right? And I mean this in the best way. But the reality is, you don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. You don't have to go to school for years. And understand, really, we know people that go to school for 14 and 15 years, and they don't pull off what my practitioners do. And you can think that, oh, who are you to say that? Well, I'm going to say it. We back it with a money-back guarantee, and we don't do this because we're greedy and we want money. We're telling the world that you've been ruled, schooled, and fooled. And the reality is that if you're not trying to become the hero of your own story, from a victim to your own healer, then I don't know what you're doing. And the reality is this: if we've got a bunch of people that are taking the Whole Life Coach certification and the Wolf Non-Surgical, and after 23 days, they're going to go open up practice, and you're going to go, that's ridiculous. You're all ridiculous. Well, I don't see anybody else out there, practitioners, offering a money-back guarantee like all these beautiful people up here and every other practitioner that takes my course. And if you want to become the most powerful practitioner, okay, and offer a money-back guarantee and not be in debt, like as soon as you take our course the first time, you're going to go in there and you're going to get people that come in with a limp because they have a knee problem, and they're going to walk out without the limp. Now, I'm not saying 100% all the time, but I'm trying to tell you that you'll be able to state that we will do more for you in the first treatment than all the other treatments combined. Because if you're not working on creating the scar tissue back into beautiful connective tissue, getting the calcium back in the bones, then what are you doing as a practitioner? That's the reality. And Debbie didn't mention it, but she has countless cases. How about this? Lady, stage 4, okay, stage 4 inflammation, which they call cancer, and she came to Debbie, got on the Perfect Day consult, she did the non-surgical, she did the cell sonic on her, and Debbie, what was her diagnosis, and how long did it take for that diagnosis?
We got to be, which one is this? I have a few cancer patients.
Well, pick some.
Well, I had the lung cancer, and she came in, she had actually, that one got a perfect day from another one of the regular persons from you.
That's
and
okay.
she had been on the diet. She came in for the cellsonic and for non-surgical treatments. And within like 2 months, she went and had another scan, and her scan came back all negative. She just had a little bit of scar tissue in the lungs. I also have, at the time she was 81, she fell and broke her hip, and she also got diagnosed at the same time with breast cancer. And she is actually she turns 81. What's today? Today's Tuesday. She turns 81 on Thursday. So we've been over almost like 2.5 years. She went from a walker to a cane to walking. She's not 100% yet. She still has a little limp, but
she's 81.
Yeah, she's 81. But she went the opposite way of what you always say, that the people who get older, they all go from walking to a cane to a walker, a wheelchair, and then you're stuck in the bed. So she came off of her walker, went to a cane, and now she's off the cane, and we're fine tuning her. She's going to get a treatment this week again. But she does everything that I tell her. She's wonderful. I mean, it's just amazing. But she just, she's a different type of older person where she actually listens. So, I went in her, her pantry and pulled out stuff. She ate pretty good, except for the fact that she didn't know that a lot of the stuff that she was eating had all these chemicals and didn't look at the ingredients. So I've taught her how to, look at the ingredients when you buy something. And, but she's amazing and turning 81 this week and wakes up every day and goes for 2 bike rides in the neighborhood, walks her dog in the morning, goes to the grocery store by herself, drives everywhere, and she says that she looks better than she did 15, 20 years ago. Her skin is amazing. Yeah, she's turning everything around. So there's just no age that it can't happen. It's just wonderful. I myself, from the time that I started with you, I probably look 15, 20 years younger. Just doing the perfect day and getting on the nutraceuticals, the high vibrational stuff. It's, just doing the non-surgical work. It's amazing. Everything coming together. It's all beautiful. And understanding, just understanding really how the body works was my biggest thing. Like I said, I've been in the medical field for over 30 years. And in the first week, I learned more from you than I did my whole 30-year career of really understanding what it was, just altogether understanding how the body works. So
Anybody can understand as soon as you decide that you understand this, that there is no hero coming for you. You are the hero you've been searching for. The day that you decide that you want to unconditionally love and care for yourself, and from the moment before you even open your eyes, you are working to fill up that heart of yours. And you're planning your day in the most beautiful way. You're turning that kitty litter back into a sandbox. And you're taking your life back. That's really what it's about. Right, Debbie?
Oh yeah, for sure. It is, you have to be willing and you have to want it to make the changes and understand that when, I always use the term or the saying, like, if you put diesel in a gas car, you're not going to go anywhere. And that's what we've been ruled, schooled, and fooled about, because everybody believes that, you can eat these certain foods and you really, can't. The body is not meant to digest it. And once you realize that, there's just so many alternatives to what people are eating. We don't always have to deprive ourselves, and don't look at it as depriving. It's when you put something in your mouth, it just has to be healthy. It's to nourish the body, to really bring up the vibration. And, we've been taught to lower our vibration. So, it's time that people start waking up and really want to, feel good. And, every day I get up out of bed and, I don't hurt, I don't ache. I'm 58 years old. I feel great. I mean, I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for, I just, you can't even imagine just everything in my life. And I think when people start to wake up to want to be grateful and want to change, and that's when everything changes. You got to change the mindset, the belief systems to make you heal, because that's what's really going to make you heal.
There is no cure, right? We don't cure anyone, okay?
Right.
First of all, you got to let yourself off the hook for guilt and everything that they ever tried to shove down your throat and poison you with. You are beautiful. You may have some bad beliefs because they force-fed them to you, but understand something. You are beautiful. You have nothing to be forgiven about, okay? You've got everything to live for. That's it right there. Right, Deb?
And there's so many people, I was talking to Dina, and she just was speaking to a woman who, the daughter-in-law has this problem with her eye, and, the woman is blaming herself. And I'm like, really? I mean, this is the mother-in-law is blaming herself for the woman's problems. And I'm like, wow. I mean, this is the type of behaviors that we've all been taught. the mother-in-law has nothing to do with the daughter-in-law's eye and the problem. And I think once people start learning to love themselves and mind their own business, like you say, that's when the change comes, because, there's another woman I watched that says, let them, and it's a beautiful term, let them. And it's kind of the same thing as what you say, mind your own business. When someone is doing something, let them. Just let them and get on with your life. So it's your choice to make the decision what you want to do with that. Are you gonna, if you're married and your husband is out cheating, you have to let them, but it doesn't mean you have to tolerate it. But if, people at work go out to lunch and don't invite you, it's let them. But maybe next time you'll be the person that puts the lunch together so that you're included in it. Things like that. Why would you get upset over things? You just have to let people do what they're gonna do and love yourself enough to know that you're a beautiful person. And, as soon as you start loving yourself, there is no guilt and all the other things that go along with it. So, the first thing is get in that mirror, do the mirror work, learn how to love yourself, tell yourself how great you are. Every day I tell myself I'm abundant, I'm worthy, I'm great. I know I'm a great practitioner. You just have to get in there and take hold of things and just be confident and change that belief system that we've all been ruled, schooled, and fooled. And as soon as you start making those little changes, that's when your life will change.
Absolutely. Thank you. Is there anything you want to leave everybody with?
Nope, we're here in Stuart, Florida, StuartHealthandHealing.com. And give us a call, and we work with everybody. And that's it. Check out our classes that will be here with you for the month of June.
And go to braveheartnation.com or BHN University and understand something, right? We fear everything until we take that one big step. And whether you want to come and take my courses, you better do something to get yourself on course, that nobody will ever get you to disrespect yourself again or believe that the body cannot heal from something, because you're the cure that you've been looking for. Thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome.
So I say we should go down under and talk to Tora. Hi, Tora. Tora's from down under, and she lives near Crofts Harbour, Australia, and she also is a Powerpack therapist. Go ahead, Tora.
Yes, I am indeed, and it's an honor to be part of this incredible group of brave heart warriors. And we are bringing the thunder down under. We had an incredible year last year in 2023. I was fortunate to host Dr. Wolf and his incredible team of master trainers. And we are really changing the world of healing, of Powerpack Healing, with the incredible processes, techniques, and the energy medicine that we have. We have the best in the business with our emotional coaching. We have the most powerful body work to unblock the tissues in the issues in the tissues. And then to top it up, we have the incredible energy medicine. And I'm so fortunate to have all of these tools to really fulfill what is my passion and my purpose, my life purpose, to really ignite the spark back in the beautiful souls that I wanted to journey with, and take them on their journey of self-healing. And the most wonderful way I've managed to actually to do this is to create a beautiful space of a personal treatment and training, like a self-healing retreat, where my clients come and stay with me in a complete immersion from the minute they rise in the mornings to when they close their eyes. Everything is really facilitated for them. And, to be in an environment where, we can really reinvent ourselves It's a beautiful, safe, sacred, safe space to unlock, and to really find the beauty, the brave heart warrior, to find the magic that is within us. And it's really a process of shedding, of cracking the coconut very gently from the inside out. And, you know, and I've seen again and again the moment that when someone really sees the spark, the unconditional love, they touch the essence of who they are. And when they leave me after a week, they virtually are completely transformed in every part of their being. And I've been checking in with some of my clients from last year, and I had a beautiful discussion with a woman a few days ago, and she said, I said, look, how's it going? What's different? You know, have you maintained the beautiful rituals that you've committed to your perfect day? And she says, look, she's 70, and she says, everything is different. You know, I'm communicating, I'm expressing, I have boundaries, I honor my body. She said, everything, like what the world as I know it is different. And, you know, this is the magic of, you know, us really, it's like a co-creation. It's a co-creation. It's a paradigm of new healing. And, you know, in a world where there's more dis-ease and there's more, you know, all this money being spent on research, to actually have practices and tools that shift the needle, that really heal, in a way, lifetimes of trauma and of dysfunction. And so as a New World practitioner, it's so exciting to share with the world that we are holding the incredible life-changing, life-giving treatment trainings and certifications again. And we are actually going to be coming to Australia twice in 2024. The first one will be the Wolf non-surgical training, which is being held by Dr. Sage Wolf. And it's going to be conducted from the 21st of February to the 3rd of March in Melbourne, Victoria. There's not a lot of time to get your places, so please, if you have a calling, and I know that a few practitioners who've taken the training in Coffs Harbour on the path of becoming a master trainer, it's an amazing opportunity to take part in this training. So 21st to 23rd of March, and you can find all of the booking information on braveheartnation.com. And you can also personally call me if you would love to, if you have some questions answered. My number is 041 399 3493. And then the tour continues, coming back to the Coffs Harbour area. And I found a beautiful little resort, which is going to be hosting us this time. And we're going to kick off on the 31st of July, 2024 to the 3rd of August with a Brave Heart Health and Healing Circle. And then from the 7th to the 15th of August, we are going to be doing the Whole Life Coach. From the 17th to the 28th, we will be doing the Wolf Non-Surgical Bodywork training. And then finally, the Pain-Free Pelvis and Disease Prevention for women from the 30th of August to the 1st of September. So please take massive personal action and discover the practitioner, the healer that is within you, and join us in Australia for these amazing trainings.
that have from everything from an ulcer in their stomach to actually cancer. And when they actually cleanse all of the major organs, they get their life back. You know, you've got to get yourself out of the fire. And that's what every one of my practitioners are now really moving into. And I'm going to tell you why. So just so you know that we are actually, after we're going to be doing Australia, but we're also going to be going to England, and we're also going to be doing England, and we're also doing Rhodes, Greece, which is an island off of Greece, okay? So, and then we're coming back here to Ixtapa. Now, I want this all to go through, understand that. But after this last tour, okay, we will be doing other places around the world, but not as much. We're going to be making Kelowna, British Columbia, a training center that will be taking 2 trainings a year after that. We will be making McKinney, Texas as a training center, and it's going to have a clinic there. And then we'll be making Zihuatanejo in Mexico as well as one. So those will be our main centers. And we're going to be focusing more on, for myself, I will be doing personal treatment and trainings in those areas as well. And I want all my practitioners to continue doing treatments, but everybody needs to move into the personal treatment and trainings. After 7 days to 10 days to 2 weeks, depending on what you're looking for and what you want to learn, okay, all right, you're going to leave there and you're not going to need anybody. If you need emergency care because you threw yourself down the stairs, or you got yourself in the way of another car and got in an accident, because guess what? We actually do that to ourselves. This is what you learn here. There are no accidents. You need to get that. But if you happen to have one, you'll have emergency care, which should only be 1% of health care, not 99%. And guess what? Once we take back our lives and become our own practitioners, and you can't do that. You're not going to do it reading a book. You're not going to do it taking some mini course online. No, you've got to entrench yourself for 7 days at least. That's the minimum. You can leave there knowing Wolf Non-Surgical from any of these beautiful practitioners. You can leave there knowing how to give a perfect day consultation, a better nutritional consultation than any dietitian and most naturopaths. Did you hear what I just said? And you might think I'm cocky, but I'm not. I stand behind everything. Okay, and all our practitioners get supported like no other system around. And once you take a personal treatment and training, even from these beautiful people, you can buy wholesale. You can get so much from us. You can come on to our Q&As. Understand, what if we were to get everyone to learn on this planet how to love and care for themselves on an emotional and physical and a nutritional level? Well, guess what? These psychos, they can just go to some island and just off each other then, okay? Because that's all they'd have left. The only reason why they're getting off and doing even worse things to us is because we're letting them. Because they have actually taught us that we are worth nothing. To them, we're ants, allowing negative thoughts, and that's what we do. And that has to stop. You have to have value. If you don't have value, you will be sold off. And you better get that. And that's what I'm trying to teach, okay? Don't come to us then, go to somebody that knows what they're doing. Go to somebody that's gonna help you take your power back, all right? Because your family's counting on you, but you'll never be able to help your family until you can help yourself. You can't love your family until you love yourself. You can't care for your family until you can care for yourself. How's that working for you? How does it feel when somebody gets a fever in your family and you lose yourself? And all it is just a backup of the large intestine. And all you had to do is get the cork out. How about it when somebody is throwing up and you don't even know that they're backed up in their bowel, which is 30 feet from there, from the mouth to the rectum? How is it when somebody is feeling nauseous right here and you don't know how to help them? And guess what? And they're running a fever. Okay, remember, it wasn't just 50 years ago we knew what to do with a fever. Now today, it's you're gonna die. Okay, how does it feel to be living in terror because we believe they're BS and we've allowed Corporation America or Corporation World to actually be our health care? You do know that corporations now run us on every level. I want to thank everybody for coming on, and understand, if you want to find a Powerpack, okay, clinic in your area, go to bhnpowerpack.com. BHN stands for Braveheart Nation, powerpack.com. And then click on the map and you will see a Powerpack person in your area. Look at, if you've got the most powerful energy medicine device, if you've got something that will create perfect circulation in your body, if you've got somebody who knows how to take scar tissue and bring it into connective tissue, if you've got somebody that knows how to teach you how to create the perfect day on an emotional, physical, nutritional level, you need to walk away being your own doctor, your own practitioner, and there are no cures. You ever notice it? Oh yeah, there's a cure for this, there's a cure for that. There's no cure. A cure is living in the present moment and owning it and making high vibrational decisions, but you can't do that until you love and respect yourself. Until you love and respect yourself, you'll still guzzle the alcohol, you'll still do the toking, you'll still eat the donuts, you'll still bring in the dairy, which is addictive. You'll bring in the sugar, which is 8 times more addictive than cocaine. And guess what? We now eat 100 times more sugar than we did in the 1900s. Okay? We now have 92% of the population with an autoimmune disease. Okay, understand that. So we are heading into extinction. The planet's not in trouble. It might burp and fart a little bit, but your family is, and you're in trouble. And I'm telling you, it's all because of what? Stinking thinking. All right? Get my perfect day guide, pdgfree.com. Read that and then tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. And then tell me that it is in the most powerful manual that you've ever written that actually will put you in power of your life. And then if you really do like it, please share it. pdgfree.com. Check out Powerpack, bhnpowerpack.com if you're looking for somebody to bring the thunder down. Okay? And if you're looking to ever take your power back and you want to be certified, take a look at our courses, Whole Life Coach certification, Wolf Non-Surgical certification. And then for those women, which is almost every woman with a painful period, every woman that has menopausal problems, every woman that has ovarian cysts, every woman that has bladder infections, every woman that has infertile situations going on. Do I need to keep going? You want to check out the pelvic restoration for women on braveheartnation.com. Okay? All right. I want to thank you for being with me today. And just
Excuse
know
me,
this.
Daryl. Sorry.
1 second. We've extended our sale for another week. I can't tell you how many. 1 second. I'll come back. I can't tell you how many people have actually asked us to extend the sale because they overextended their spending at Christmas. So we are extending our sale until next Monday. Magdalena,
Yes.
how are you?
Hello.
Who asked me?
Hi, everybody. My name is Magdalena Arcos. My practice is in Toronto. And my phone number, if you need some treatment, 416-669-9351. And my website, Toronto, healthandhealing.com. And we have the Salsonic, Cardiovetmed, Vitamin D Light, and the Bioptron. And we're gonna have in Mary the courses coming on March the 12th. The 3 courses, Whole Life Coach certification and Wolf Non-Surgical. And also we're gonna have women's pain-free pelvis restoration. So just go to BHN, BraveHeartNationUniversity.com and to sign up. It's gonna be very interesting. It's amazing. You can become your own self-practitioner. Number 1, love yourself unconditionally.
Thank you,
And
Magdalena.
love everybody.
Now, do you see what I do? I take people and I push them onto the show, and Magdalena's just fresh on the show. And you know what? That's a Braveheart woman. Everybody says, I can never come on your show. I can never do this. I can never do that. And I just say, yes, you can. Just stop. You can do it. And just like Magdalena has opened up a Powerpack Healing Center in Toronto, okay, what is it that you're not doing? What's your passion? What's your purpose? And what have you, okay, been putting off that you want to reclaim? What is it that you've been putting off that you want to reclaim? Do you understand what I'm saying? When is it going to be about you? It is not selfishness. And understand something. If you come to the course, there's quite a few practitioners that are here right now in Ixtapa, Mexico for the course. And understand something. I am pushing them to the cliff to see how far the drop is, what the majority of the population are doing, and then I pull them back. Don't I? How's everybody doing with that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay? So understand something, all right? If you need to knock yourself off, then go do it in your mind, but don't do it for real. Start loving and caring and respecting and honoring yourself. Download my PDG free guide, okay? It's pdgfree.com. Understand, and go in and start doing the Braveheart loving steps. Just even this. Go get an elastic band. Go get a hairband. Start snapping yourself back to the present moment and own it. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Anybody want to say anything before we close off for today?
Well, just if anybody's interested in the varied courses, yes, reach out to either me or Magdalena. My phone number is 705-715-8716. And Magdalena, your number again for the varied courses?
My number 416-669-9351.
Because they're coming up pretty quick here now.
Yes, they
So
are.
we'd love to hear from them. Yeah.
So we'll be there in March, at the end of February, to do the New World Practitioner course. And also, Debbie, would you like to give your number for those who want to join us in the Stewart course? And then Tora, if you could give your number again for Australia, okay, way down under. Debbie?
Okay. So my phone number is 305-342-9559, and that'll be for the course here in Stewart, Florida. The Wolf Non-Surgical, the Whole Life Coach, the Pelvic Restoration, and we're also having the lectures. Again, 305-342-9559, and that will all be during the month of June of this year.
All right. Thank you. Tora?
Yes, so my number is 041-399.
Oh, she froze.
Yeah. And there she is. Hi, Tora. You want to try it again?
Yeah, I just got cut off. So my number is 041-399-3493. And the first course is in February, the Wolf Non-Surgical, and the full course is then in August. Thank you.
Thank you, Tora. And if everybody could stay on, I'm going to say good night to everyone, good morning, and good afternoon, because we're all over the world, okay? And guess what? I guarantee you, if you fall in love with yourself, you're going to find the answer you've been looking for. God bless.